Monday, it's the 3rd of April. Welcome to my haul from the weekend. We only went out on Sunday morning to the carboot, but it was the best carboot we've had so far this year. We were there about 2.5 hours, so that was really good. I'll insert here a quick video of the shoes that I got and also a farm that I got, so we'll do that first. Okay, so these are the shoes we got on Sunday, and Flossie's wandering about in the background there. So these first lot were all £2 a pair. So we've got a pair of Next, size 5.5, very high heel, probably about a 5-inch. Hardly been worn though, lovely condition. They were £2. We've got a pair of K Clarks, extra wide fit, just flat, black leather shoes, and they were £2. We've got a lovely pair of Coast shoes, real sort of what I call wedding wear type shoes. Again, lovely condition, hardly worn. They were £2. Got a pair of Shoe, spelled S-C-H-U-H, is it? Something like that. They were £2. Lovely pair of brown leather boots. Got a pair of Autograph shoes. Again, look like they've hardly been worn. They were £2. Got a pair of Marks & Spencer's leather shoes, sort of faux snakeskin style, and they were £2. Got a pair of Mo Shulu, apparently is how you pronounce it. I always call it Mooshaloo, but anyway, what do I know? They were £2.50. Pair of Clarks, again flat shoes, sort of Mary Jane style shoes, and they were £2.50. And then in this row, these were all the bargains, so these were all £1. So we've got a pair of Clarks, K Clarks again, which is the wider fitting one, leather boots, they were £1. Pair of Hotter, don't know whether that's coming out just about, ladies sort of flat shoes, or you can see it better on the bottom, they were £1. A pair of Dorothy Perkins ladies shoes, again hardly worn, for £1. A pair of Just Fab shoes, again either new or hardly worn. They want a bit of a clean. Apart from that, they were £1. Pair of Red Herring, size 8, again extremely high, too high for me. Again, they want a bit of a clean because they've been in a muddy field, but they were £1. And last but not least, a pair of Red Herring shoes, again size 8, very high heel, again want a bit of a clean, and they were £1. And I thought it was easier to do the shoes on the floor. And then in here we've got a farm set, and this lot were £3. So you got various farm buildings, and if I can find them at the bottom, there's some tractors and various bits of farm machinery. And then in here you've got all the fences and animals and bits and bobs in there. Let me just see if I can reach in and pull some out. There we go. Cows and horses and whatnot. And they were all £3, so I thought that was easier showing you that on the floor as well rather than moving around. And that includes the box, so that was a really good buy. Right, so let me show you what else we got. Okay, and now we'll go through the sort of rest of the bits and bobs we've got. Mostly clothing as per usual, and ladies bits and bobs, so if you're not into that, that's absolutely fine. I thought it was easier to pile it up on the desk and then I can just chuck it into the bag. So first of all, we got a bag start bag. I really like the design of this. You know, I always think if I like something, then hopefully somebody else will like it. I like this sort of straw work on it, and it's got butterflies and dragonflies, and it's got little sequiny bits in it. And then inside it's got a very nice patterned interior. And that was £1, so I picked that up hoping to get about £10 for that. Then we've got an all-in-one, I think they call this a play suit. It says it's extra large, but what that means I do not know. I've done the measurements on it. It's got an elasticated waist and also elasticated at the back, and it's the one with the shorts at the bottom. It's got this lovely embroidery around the bottom of the legs and around the top. So I picked that up for 50p. Again, if I can get £10 back for that, I'm quite happy. Then we've got a little Next linen skirt. It's 55% linen, this one. Oh, it's upside down. That's not going to work, is it? So it was next, and I paid £2 for that, and I'm hoping to get about 15 back for that. Then I got like a little oriental top. The only downside to this is it says it's a UK size 4, but I'm hoping it's going to appeal to a teenager. It's got a zip up the back. It's Miss Selfridge, and that was £1 again. I'd like to get about £10 back for that. Then we've got the first of two very similar skirts actually, excuse me, of the same lady. This one's by CKM. It says it's a medium, which I'm presuming is a 12, because the other one's a 12. And again, I just really like the design of it. It's part linen again, part cotton. Just a really pretty summer skirt. Paid £2 for that. I'd like to get back about 15. This one is by the Limited. And this one's actually got a silk waistband and a silk bit at the bottom. The netting bit is silk, and it's got sequins on it. Again, just a really pretty design. It's got one of my hairs on it, not so good. And that was £2 off the same, said off the same lady as the other skirt. And again, I'd like to get about 15 back for that. This is a Miss Selfridge top, which is upside down around the wrong way. There we go. It's a size 8, which I've said before, I don't get a lot of size 8s, but what I liked about this one is it has got the elasticated waist, and it does seem quite a generous fit, so hopefully it'll appeal to somebody who's a little bit larger, and it's just a sort of sheer top, and that was £1. Again, a sort of tenner. Then we've got a couple of swimsuits, both new with tags. This one is by a company called Floozy. So you've got the bottoms there, all the way around. And you've got a little strapless top, and that was £1. Again, I'd like to get about £10 back for that. This one as well, same thing, or this one has got the straps with it as well. It's got the tags, and that was £1. This one's a size 14. Off the same lady for £1, I got a Mila Loves London top with all these sort of fashion models, I think they're meant to be, on it. Lots of ladies looking very moody anyway and pouting, which I think is fashion models. And it's lined, and that was £1. Again, I'm hoping for about 10. This is nothing special. Bibo, I think, is Matalan. But I just really like the design of this dress with the sort of floaty sheer sleeves. It was only £1, and again, you know, £12, something like that for that. This one was interesting. This is Topshop. But it's Rico for Topshop. I don't know whether that's a designer. I know that Kate Moss has done designs for Topshop, so I'm hoping that Rico is something good. But either way, I like the design of it with these doves and love hearts on it. It was £2, hoping to get about 15 for that. Just your basic cotton dress. Then we've got a plus size top by Country Rose, which is part of Edinburgh Wool Mill. It's a sort of size 20-22 when we've sort of measured it. It's just your basic cotton summer top. It was only 50p. I'd like to get about £10 back for that. Off the same chap, I got this Dash size 20 fleece top. Quite a nice design. And again, I thought for 50p, somebody will probably want that for a tenner. Then we've got a Marks and Spencer's little girl's dress. This is size 6 to 7, and just a really pretty summer dress. And that was £1. I'd like to get about £10 back for that. Nothing special about this. It's only a papaya. But I just, again, really like the design and the pattern. I just feel like there's somebody going on summer holiday that really wants this top, and I've got it. So, yeah, paid either 50p or £1, can't remember. But again, I'd like about £10 back for that. Another really pretty little girl's dress. Again, this is just either a Matalan or a Primark. But it's really nice. It's got all the sort of netting underneath. And I just thought, yeah, I like it, and hopefully somebody else will like it too. It was £1. Again, I'd like around the £10 mark for that. Then we've got a Peruna dress, a cotton summer dress. I've had this exact dress before actually, but in a different colour. I had it in more sort of reds and pinks last time and sold it to a lady in Spain. So again, same with this one, paid £2, hoping to get about 15 back for that. Then we've got a monsoon linen cotton skirt, paid £2 for this. Again, lovely design, and again I'd like to get back about 15 for that. Then we've got a Next top, size 20, paid £1 for this, hoping to get at least £10 for that. Took a punt on this, but I like the design of it. It's got this sort of boob tube top and then these sort of harem legs, like a sort of jumpsuit. It's only George by Asda, but it was only £1, and I'm thinking hopefully somebody will want that for £10. Then we've got a River Island little top, again just polyester with a Peter Pan collar. But again, I like the design of it, and hopefully somebody else will like the design of it too. It was only 50p. Again, I'd like £10 back for that. Then we've got a Speedo swimsuit. Speedo there, written. It's for the part of the endurance range. It's got the racer back, and it's in really lovely condition. There's no bobbling on it or anything. Only paid 50p for that. I'd like at least 10, maybe up to 20 for that. And last but not least, for the clothing, we've got a Team GB hoodie. It's a size 18. It is the official Team GB one. Looks like it's hardly ever been worn, and that was £1, and again, minimum of £10 for that. So that's all the clothing. Let me show you the other interesting bits that we got from the weekend. Okay, so in the little farm set I showed you earlier in the box, right at the bottom we found this little chap. He is Benny the Spaceman. So he should do about £6 or £7 just on his own. So that was quite a lucky find in the bottom of that box. Then we got 3 little fairy plates. These were 50p each. Unfortunately they're not signed, they don't have any particular name on them. They have got the hooks on the back. 3 altogether, paid 50p each for those. Like about £10 back for those. Now a few weeks ago I bought this, which is a pincushion with the little Chinese men all the way around, or Chinese ladies all the way around. And yesterday I picked up this one, which is a little pot to put buttons in or bobbins or whatever. Again, lovely design, and that was £1. So I'm going to put the two of those together and hope for at least £10 for those two. Then we got a load of these, which are all battery operated. They've got various saying.
I made 'em, like tomato without the tuck. Oh yeah, my favorite fuel's diesel. What's yours? My best friend is Lightning McQueen. I'm the world's best backwards driver.
So these are all £1. Let me work out how I switch them off. Oh, there we go. So there's that one. There's this one. We think he should have, these should be in, but they're not. They're out, as you can see. But apart from that, he is working. He does various things, I think.
Let's race. I'm ready to fly. This is where the rubber meets the road. Check out these wings. Yeah.
Right, how do you switch it off? There we go, that one. Then there's this one.
Try giving me directions if you want to see me go. Now watch this move right here. Speed, I am speed. The piston cup is mine. Have you seen my best friend? Kapow! Check this out. Boy, I make this look easy.
Yeah, I think that's quite enough of that. And last but not least, which I thought would be the most exciting of them all, and is actually the most boring of them all, and all he does is this. Not very exciting, but anyway, they're all £1 each. I haven't done any research yet into how much they're worth, but they've got to be worth more than £1 each is all I'm saying. They're all quite heavy and bulky is the only thing, so I'm not sure whether they'll go together or go separately. So that was those, and that was it basically. We had a really good weekend, as you can see. It was really tiring. I've got to sort of get my stamina back up to do all these car boots for Easter weekend, because that's when it really kicks off. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that haul, and hopefully I'll be back next week with another haul. I'll see you all then. Take care, everybody. Bye.